What's up, guys? It's Matt here, Tanks Lawn Maintenance, and don't mind the mess behind me, guys. It's just a few days after New Year's. We're still trying to get things cleaned up from Christmas, so never mind that. But anyway, this video I want to show you guys my equipment setup for 2023. This is a 2023 lawn care equipment setup video. Let me get you guys turned around here so we can get this thing underway. And I'm gonna start on this side over here. What I have is a rolling 45-gallon dump bin. And what's nice about this is the fact that it is rolling. So when I am rolling from my trailer, or going from my trailer to my property to start mowing grass, I can just grab a hold of that behind the zero turn and just pull it down the road with me. But what I don't like about this is the fact that it is square. And what I normally do is I put contractor bags in there, and I'll fill up the contractor bag, and once it's full I will tie it up and throw it in the bed of my truck, and at the end of the day take all that to the dump. But the thing that I don't like about it is just the square shape. And you know, you have to really manipulate the bags to get them in there and to get them on the sides real good. And you got to stretch the sides of the bags out pretty good. A lot of times you put holes in them, and a lot of times just because of the awkward shape, you know, when I go to dump stuff in there, it all falls over the side because, you know, it's just the bag is bigger than the bin is. But I will be fixing that problem here pretty soon. But as of right now, that's what I have, and it has served me well. But next on is I have the two shirt cans right here. I have a 5-gallon and a 2.2 gallon. Of course, the 2.2 is for my mixed fuel for my handhelds, and the 5 being for regular unleaded gasoline. And these things have served me well. You know, a lot of times with your regular gas cans, you'll overfill. I know you don't really have that problem with the no spill, but the thing I do like about it is you don't really have an airflow problem with these things like most of your newer gas cans do, because you know they did away with the little air valve, vent valve, or whatever you want to call it, on the other side from the spout. But with these right here, you don't really have that problem. You just flip these hoses down right here, down into your gas tank, your fill neck, and mash this trigger right here. But these things right here, they're I want to say they were 60 bucks, around that, 50 or 60 bucks. And that was money well spent. I am pleased with those gas cans, and I've had them for about a year now, and I like them. But next up, we'll move over here. I have a just a little old cheap Greenwood backpack sprayer. Came from Harbor Freight. I want to say this thing was like 30 bucks. And the only reason I had this is because I do install mulch and pine straw and things like that, different types of bedding in people's flower beds and natural areas and things like that. And I do like to go in there and spray everything with Roundup before I install any of that stuff, because I do not put down weed barriers. I just don't have the time to do that. So I use this, and I'll spray everything before I put anything down, and I will maintain it throughout the year. And also I will spray sidewalk cracks and driveway cracks and things of that nature. And you know, if a customer asks me to, of course, at an additional charge with added to it, you know, I will spray a few weeds here and there in dormant lawns. But anyway, that's my backpack sprayer. Next up, we got a big boy right here. It's a Echo PB 90 TNT. Get y'all a shot of that right there. And I gotta admit, guys, I'm a steel man myself. I started out with Echo, but I'm a steel man, and I do love steel. But there's absolutely no denying the power with this blower. The only downside to this is it is heavy, and that is a big tube. That is a I want to say that's a 4.5 or 5 inch tube, and it is very stiff and very heavy, but that is a small price to pay. And back here in the back of this thing, in the pad, behind the back padding, I've got leaves back here, guys. Sorry about that. Should have cleaned this stuff out before I did this video, but you can pull this pad off, and this comes with a little blocker. Keeps the airflow from hitting your back in the wintertime when it's real cold outside. I choose to leave mine out. You know, here in Georgia it doesn't get that cold anyway, so yeah, I just choose to leave mine out. And this thing is a flat out beast. I think I paid right around 700 bucks after the taxes and debit card fee, and I was out the door. And but yeah, I do love this blower. I'm very impressed with it, and it is a far cry from what I started out with. I think I started out with the Echo PB580T, and that thing is peanuts compared to this. And from what I understand, this is the most powerful backpack blower on the market right now, and it is a beast. I think it's like 1110 cubic feet per minute, and that's the volume coming out of the end of the tube, and it's around 200 feet or 200 miles per hour is the velocity on it. And just remember, guys, when you're blowing leaves and you have a lot of leaves, you're not looking for miles per hour, you're looking for airflow, volume. But it's a good blower. But next up, we have the Stihl BR700, and I bought this probably about halfway through my first season this past year. And the only reason I bought it is because there are no more Echo dealerships around my area other than Home Depot, and I do not like to shop at the big box stores. But so I decided to go local, give Stihl a try, and when I did, I fell in love. And the backpack blower that I had, the 580, it tore up on me, and I needed something quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I gave my mom some money and asked her if she would go and buy this for me, because I did not have the time to go do it. And she came through on me, got me out of a pinch. And I do love this blower. And this is not a small blower, you know. This is not a residential blower. It may look small, but don't let it fool you. I know they make bigger. Stihl makes bigger. They have the BR800 with the side pull start that you can actually start up while you're wearing the thing. But this one is not that. You cannot start this while it's on your back. You have to physically take it off and then start it up and put it back on. But that's fine with me. But I do love this blower. It gets it's around 200 miles per hour, and I want to say it's like 930 cubic feet per minute on the volume that comes out the end of the tube. And this does have the extendable tube on there, which comes in great because my wife does help me a lot, and she's a very short woman, and this comes in handy for her. But that is it for the blowers. I'm very pleased with both of those. On to the next one. But I've got the chainsaw right here. I keep this in my truck at all times because you never know when a customer might have a branch or something down in their yard, and they come out and ask you if you can do something. You can make a quick 30 or 40 bucks and be done with it. And this is a Stihl MS251 Wood Boss. It is a residential chainsaw, but you know, I'm not a logger or a tree guy or anything like that, so I don't need a commercial chainsaw. This is just my throw in the truck chainsaw, just in case I need something. And it does come in handy in the wintertime when you're not generating a whole lot of revenue. People need debris removal and things like that, or down trees. You know, you can drop them a price on it and cut it up and haul it off for them. So a chainsaw is a must, any kind of chainsaw. And like I said, this is the Stihl MS251 Wood Boss. It's residential chainsaw with the 18-inch bar. It's pretty good piece of equipment. I bought it used. I think I paid like $150 for it, and it has served me well. Just keep that chain sharpened on it, guys. Anyway, on to the next one. This is my hedge trimmer right here. It's a Stihl HL91K, and it is a extended hedge trimmer. I'm not going to call it a pole trimmer because it's not that long, but they call it an extended hedge trimmer. It has the 24-inch bar on it. Comes with the scabbard and the hand guard on there, and I like this thing, man. It's a beast. It's not the articulating head. It's not a 40 or 50-inch pole trimmer or anything like that, but it is a very good, very powerful hedge trimmer, and I flat out love it. It has never let me down, and it starts on the first try every time I pull that string. But enough about that. Let's get on to the next one. These are my trimmers for my handheld. Over here I have a Stihl FS111RX straight shaft string trimmer, and the business end of it is the regular factory bump head on there, the steel bump head. I want to say it's I forgot what they call it, but it's the one that has the insert in it you can take out and load up, stick it back in there. I do have like 8 of those inserts that I keep loaded up at all times, and love this string trimmer, guys. It's a very good one, a very powerful one. It's not the 131, but it is more powerful than the 91 or the 94, and it's a good mid-range string trimmer. It is a commercial trimmer, and it's a very good one. I like it. I'm impressed with it. Serves the purpose, and I do, as of right now, I do leave all the guards on my trimmers. I do not remove them yet, as of now. I probably will sooner or later, but I don't now. But on to the next one over here. We have the Echo PAS 225. Right now I have the stick edger, the curved shaft stick edger attachment on there. I used that early season during spring cleanups, or if it's somebody that a new account I'm picking up, I go ahead and drop a hard edge on there and charge them an extra $20 to do so. And I'll take that off, and I have the string trimmer attachment for it, because this is the one that my wife prefers to use. It's a lightweight trimmer. It's a residential trimmer, but it's a good trimmer. I've had this thing for like 6 or 7 years now. I bought this when I first bought my house, and just keep up with it. Keep up with the maintenance, and it will do you well. But it has done me well for it to be a residential trimmer. It is a very good one. But that's it for the trimmers. Over here, come back out this way so you can see, guys. I have the Poland Pro pole saw, and I have, let's see, 2 attachments for it. The 2 extensions for it, and this thing extends out to around 12 feet. And you know, I'm not really a Poland fan, but this thing was given to me by somebody, and I'm the type of guy that if somebody gives me something as a gift, I'm going to use it until it breaks, make some money, save some money with it, and use whatever money I make with it and go out and buy exactly what I want. And when this thing does break, I will go out and buy a Stihl KM 131 and have a bunch of extensions, and have the pole saw attachment, brush cutting head attachment, and the articulating hedge trimmer attachment, and I'll have about 5 different extensions for it, so I can get on out there. But as of right now, this thing serves me well. It's got a little small 6-inch bar on there, and but it does the job. You know, it's not the best in the world. Like I said, somebody gave it to me, and you can't complain about a gift, man. The person that gave it to me probably didn't realize what he had bought, and he legit thought he was helping, which he was helping, because I did need a pole saw. And like I said, man, when somebody gives you a gift, use it. When it breaks, take what money you made with it, go out and buy exactly what you want, and be appreciative of it, because someone put some thought into this. But for a residential pole saw, it's not bad. And I know a lot of you guys that do some hunting and land clearing and things like that. These things do come in handy. Or if you know you just got some maple trees or crepe myrtles or something like that in your yard that you want to prune, and this thing comes in handy. It's a good one. And just keep that bar sharp. Keep that jug right there full of borrowed chain oil, and keep up with the maintenance on that. Now, the only thing I do not like about this, other than the fact that it's a residential, which doesn't hurt anything too bad, but the main thing I don't like about this is that you're constantly having to adjust the carburetor on there. And I think what it is just the way that carburetor is made. It's a cheap carburetor. Those idle screws and things like that, it doesn't take much for those things to start backing out. And sorry guys, I got the hiccups. But it doesn't take long and doesn't take much for those screws to start backing out. So you're constantly having to readjust that carburetor. But you know what? It is what it is. We'll make do. But on to the next thing, guys. Right here, I have the Ballard's equipment trimmer head covers. These are windproof, dustproof, and waterproof. And I've had these for about a year now. I use these to keep the heads on my trimmer covered. I bought these, I want to say it was like 60 bucks. I bought 4 of them, a 4-pack. I think it was like 60 bucks. I really can't remember, because I keep everything on my trailer at all times. And you want to keep those heads covered up, guys. But they also make these for the backpack blowers. And I don't know if they make them for handheld hedge trimmers or anything like that. It'd be nice if they did. But Corey Ballard, if you see this, it'd be something to think about, man. You got a good product here. But anyway, I like those. It's good stuff. They're very durable. Have not had a problem with them yet. But on to the next one. I have my handy dandy Ace Hardware loppers, because you never know when. Same way with a chainsaw, guys. You never know when you might run into something where you need these. This is something to make a quick buck. And just keep these in your truck at all time. I do keep the ones with the extended, or they telescope out, so you can actually turn these into 4-foot handles on there. And they're really good, very durable, they don't give or anything like that. So I do like them. But I showed y'all the string trimmer attachment for the Echo. I don't have any string in there. That does have the speed feed head on there. That's my wife's baby over there. Personally, I don't like it, but she does. So whatever. If she's comfortable with it, I'm fine with it. But anyway, on to the next thing, y'all. I have my 21-inch Troy-built Honda motor non-self-propelled push mower with the bag on it. I want to say that bag holds like 1 cubic foot of grass clippings. It's either 1 or 2, I can't remember, but it's not a lot. And this isn't the greatest lawnmower in the world. It's good for a residential. If you just got a tiny yard like what I got, it's great for that. But as far as doing this commercially, do not go out and buy something like this for your business, guys. This is something I already had at my house, so I chose to just hang on to this, and I'm gonna use it until it breaks. And when it does break, I will either go out and buy Exmark Commercial 30 or a Wright 32-inch standard. But time will tell. I will let business dictate that. And as of right now, this thing is still running strong. I've kept up with the maintenance on it. It's not much to look at on the outside. I used it just the other day for a small leaf cleanup. And so it's dirty. I need to clean it up. But the blades for these are a dime a dozen. And it does pretty good on gas too. But it gets the job done. I hate this mower, but it gets the job done. I've made money with it. So hey, why not hang on to it till it tears up, right? Anyway, on to the next one. I've got the Spartan. Let me zoom out a little bit on this, guys. Sorry. I've got a Spartan RZC 42-inch mower. It's that's what it is. It's the Spartan RZC, and it's a residential zero-turn mower. I didn't know about all that stuff when I first started my business, so I went out looking for the cheapest zero-turn I could find. I want to say this thing was like $4 grand before all the taxes and fees and everything were applied. I think out the door it was around $4,500 or $5,000. I cannot remember for the life of me. But it's been a pretty good one. It's the seat's really comfortable. I do like the anti-theft device on here. What it is it does not have a key. You have to have a code to be able to start this thing. And it's got about 99.5 hours. I think that says 99.4 with the sun hitting. I can't really see. But we're just going to say 99.5 hours on it. And it's running the Kawasaki FR651V. And I want to say this is a 20, it's either a 21 or a 23 horse motor. And it's been a pretty good one. I've only changed oil on this once. I did at the 20-hour mark. I'm about to change the oil on it again probably Saturday, once I finish everything up and just do a complete tune-up on it, because it is that time. I have had this thing for a little over a year now, and it's time to do the tune-up on it. But it's a 5-gallon gas capacity. I don't, it's not the best mower in the world, but it does get the job done. And it does have a serviceable transmission on it. The hydros, I have not changed the oil on the hydros yet. I will do that probably Saturday. And I don't really care too much for the tires. That's the bad thing about buying a residential zero-turn, guys. It comes with small tires, and you don't get a whole lot of power. And it's very easy to tear up somebody's grass with narrow tires like that. But anyway, you just got to keep those wheels turning. That way you got to pay attention to what you're doing. But it's like anything else, man. It's just a learning curve, But the deck on it is a very good deck. It's I want to say a 7-gauge steel deck. And right now I currently have the Ballard Ripper blades on there. Now with the Ballard high lift blades, this thing does a really phenomenal job, and it really throws those grass clippings out there and keeps it from clumping up. I do like it, that part of it. But I had the pneumatic tires. I wish it came with run flats or no flats, whatever you want to call them. But for an entry-level mower just starting out, it's not a bad mower, man. You can't complain, especially for somebody that didn't really know a whole lot about this business going into it. But anyway, on to the next thing. This hunk of metal on the side of this thing right here. I like this. It's a grass catcher. So as you see, it's from grasscatcher.com, and I use this thing all the time, guys. It has saved me so many times. I use this for leaf cleanups. I use it for bagging grass. I use it for all kind of things. I use it for just cleaning up debris after I do bushes. You'd be amazed what you can use this thing for. And it has been the best $500 that I have spent thus far in this business. And the only thing about it is you got to secure it when you load it. As you see right here, it is very thin aluminum, and it doesn't take much to bend, and you kind of have to manipulate it to open it up. I need to repair that. Just take a dead blow hammer and straighten that back out. Put it on my anvil and straighten it up. But highly recommend this thing and this company right here. They got it to me quickly, and it did come with a warranty. I can't remember what type of warranty it was, but grasscatcher.com, guys, I highly recommend it. It's good stuff. Comes in handy. But anyway, on to the next thing, guys. Let's walk around here. Sorry, tight squeeze there. Over here I have the Echo Crossfire, I think is what this is called, the Echo Crossfire 095 line. I keep a 3-pound spool mounted to the front of the trailer, and that is a Green Touch line spool rack. You can put a 3 or 5 pound, and actually probably put a bigger one on there. That thing extends on out. But over here, you know, I've got the rakes, the just basic hand tools. Got, you know, my 2 30-inch rakes. That's a Bully rake. It's a pretty good brand rake right there. That thing is tough. And you got the wood handle rake from Walmart. I've done cracked that thing 5 or 6 times and had to repair it. And you've got the little small 8-inch bush rake from raking out in between stuff. And then you've got the hard tooth rake for mulch jobs and things of that nature. And you got the flat rake for scraping up sidewalks and stuff like that when you got mud or anything that's just stuck, like when you edge something that hasn't been done in a while. That flat shovel right there comes in handy for scraping up. And you got the regular shovel, because I do dig up bushes from people from time to time, and it's always good to have that stuff on there, because you never know when you're gonna need it, man. Although we have blowers and things like that, you know, you never know when you're gonna need a rake, so keep it on the trailer. But this is all held on here by the I want to say that's a buyer's product hand tool holder. That's a six bay or 6 spot tool holder, whatever you want to call it. And I get it, you know, it's buyer's product. Who cares, man? You're not holding blowers and string trimmers and things like that. These are cheap hand tools. Just go cheap on your hand tool rack. But around here, back to the side where all the equipment is. Forgive my trash can over there, guys. It is slap full. I have the buyer's product backpack blower rack, and I hate to tell you this, guys, but I could not stand behind this rack. If you have something like a small 580 backpack blower, yeah, this thing works for that, because it's a lightweight blower, and it's small enough to where you can set it on the edge of your trailer, and you'll have something bearing the load. But this thing comes with a bungee cord that wraps from this side all the way around the blower to this side, and you hang it in here, of course, and you slide a lot through there. But the bad thing about this is going down the road, hitting bumps and speed bumps and things like that, that blower bounces in and up and down right here, and that steel blower over there, that thing ain't but 6 months old, and the handle on the top of it is already cracked because of this. And luckily my wife saw it. I'm telling you, if that thing would have hit the road going full speed, I would have had a lot of bad things to say about this product. But I will use this for my backpack blower. Keep this to keep that off of the floor, just, you know, just to cut down on some clutter. But I will be investing in 2 Equipment Defender blower racks. And the only reason I say Equipment Defender is because I hear that the 9010 blower doesn't fit in the Green Touch and all that great. But either way, on to the next thing. I'm gonna walk around the mower real quick, guys. I had the Packham racks for my trimmer racks. This is a 3-tier trimmer rack. These things right here, I took Gorilla Glue and stuck down inside of there, and then stuck them back on here, because these things had a bad habit of just sliding on and off, and they still want to sometimes. But you know, these are some pretty good racks. These things right here, they seem to be getting worn out, but you know, that's a quick fix. That's something that I can deal with right there. I can repair that easily. And but for the money, you can't really beat these racks. Yeah, it's not Equipment Defender or Green Touch or something, or Jungle Gyms or anything like that, but I have no complaints about these racks. I know a lot of people were complaining about them breaking down here, and some of these welds breaking, but I keep an eye on this stuff, and I'm a welder by trade, guys. So these welds look fairly decent. I mean, they're not the greatest welds in the world, but I can't see anything on these welds to complain about. Now, the one thing I don't like is these locks that come with them. But you know, that's just me. I don't like these locks. That's just personal preference. I will change those out before I start up the season that's coming up here, and just put regular master padlocks on there, because I am a fan of master locks. But you know, that's just personal preference, guys. It's just a lock. That's the ones that came with them. But anyway, pretty good rack. I think it was like 60 bucks for these things, and you know, it just keeps your trailer floor from being all cluttered up and bunched up, and not being able to get to the stuff you need, or not being able to find stuff, you know. And so I highly recommend some sort of rack. Well, anyway, on to the next thing, guys. What I have here is I took a piece of 2-inch PVC, and I actually had 3 of these before I had that rack over there. I had 3 of these. I had my 3 rakes in here, and but after I bought that rack, I decided to keep one of these pipes, and that's actually what I stick my string trimmer attachment in. And just in case the steel decides to go down on me, I will have that string trimmer right there as a backup. I'm not a fan of it, but it will get the job done. And I do need to invest in some backup equipment, but that's coming soon. But anyway, guys, this is a 10 foot by 6.5 open utility trailer. Let me back up a little bit so you guys can see it a little better. Sorry guys, it's a mess out here. But this is a 10 foot by 6.5 foot open utility trailer with 2 foot sides on there with wire mesh. And this trailer doubles as a debris hauler too, and it works great for what I need it for. And I will upgrade, if not this year, probably the next year, just depending on business. You know, business will dictate when I need to get more equipment, and the more equipment I have, the bigger the trailer I will need. But as of right now, this 10-foot trailer serves the purpose and fits the bill. So this is what I have for right now, and it's filthy right now because I just hauled off a bunch of debris this morning from a monster cleanup that we did. But yeah, if you're gonna have an open trailer, I highly recommend the wire mesh, unless you have something like a dump trailer where you can just put debris in the back of that. But if you're starting out and you can't afford a dump trailer, you know, if you have a lot of debris, you know, some debris you can just throw a tarp in the bed of your truck and fill that up and snatch the tarp out when you get to where you're going. But if you fill that up, you know, you can always use this too to put debris in, sticks, leaves, you name it. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna bring you back around here to my hitch and show you what type of hitch I'm running. I have a Lumito, which is made by Uriah. I don't know, I hope you guys can see that. Right there it says Lumito. It's made by Uriah, or Urea, however you pronounce it. And the thing I like about this is a 4-part hitch. There's a ball that goes right here. I don't have it in right now because it scrubs the concrete when I have to back up my driveway. I do live on top of a hill. But I have a 2-inch ball up here, and I have an 1 7/8 inches, and I want to say it's a 2 1/16 ball that it came with too, and I can put either one of those down there if I want to. And this part right here is adjustable. You can go up or down, and you can just lock it into place. And then it has another pin right here to keep it sturdy. It's not a locking pin, it's just a regular R-clip pin. And then it also locks into your receiver right there. But this is a very good hitch, guys. It's solid aluminum, and it has served a purpose. The only thing that is steel on here is the rods that go through there to hold everything together, and the balls. But maybe when things aren't as busy as they are now, I'll take that hitch off and show you how to put it together and how it works. But get over here and show you the truck. It is absolutely filthy right now because I was at the dump this morning. But this is a 2020 Ford F-250 STX. It has the 5.0 V8 Coyote motor in there. And I love this truck, guys. You see my tag up there. Go Dogs. National championship bound, baby. But anyway, Yeah, my truck is filthy right now, guys. This is a work truck. It doubles as a personal truck. And I do have the Home Depot Husky toolbox on here. And it is slap full of all the things that I need. I've got a truck bed full of full of contractor bags that are slap full of leaves and grass clippings right now that I was not allowed to dump off at the compost landfill. So I would just be dumping those whenever I get the chance. But anyway, guys, that is basically it. I'll give you another shot of the whole thing here from end to end, down here in the middle. And it's not the greatest equipment in the world, and a lot of this stuff is residential. I'm gonna piece this together, guys. You gotta excuse me. I just hit the stop button on my camera by mistake, but I just started it back up where I left off. But it's not the best equipment in the world. It's not a whole bunch of commercial equipment. It's some commercial equipment and some residential. But this is only my second year in lawn care. I started last year and picked up 22 customers, I think it was. And I'm hoping to at least double that this year. We'll see. But and as time goes on and equipment starts to tear up, I will upgrade and buy better, bigger stuff. Of course, business will dictate that. And but hey, that's just the way it is when you're starting out, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. But anyway, guys, year number 2, 2023, lawn care. Man, I can't wait. I know I'm staying pretty busy in the wintertime. That's something I was concerned with when I started this business, of being able to find work in the winter to keep things going. But I have not struggled to do so yet. So I will keep y'all updated. And but anyway, guys, I wish all of y'all the best in the upcoming season. And if y'all like this video, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe icon down there, and hit that notification bell so you get all the notifications when I upload a video. And as of right now, I'm not a guy that uploads a lot of action videos, but this is more of like a vlogging thing right now, just chit-chatting, me ranting here and there, me giving out pointers here and there. But anyway, guys, hope y'all like this video, and hope y'all found it useful. But like I always say, man, till the next one, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. I'll let y'all. Bye.